Welcome back to Pixel Playground.
Welcome
We're
back.
getting shot.
Yeah, this one guy is shoot. Oh, he ran away.
He's wearing a nice suit. That's like a $500 suit at least.
$500. I don't know why anyone would pay that much money for a suit.
I did once.
Why?
Well, so senior year, college,
Okay.
we have our senior project presentation.
Yeah.
Um,
Wait, that suit was $500?
dude, my suit's fucking, or maybe it was three. Maybe it was three. It was in the multiple hundreds of dollars. It's either 3 or 6.
Oh.
Oh no! Kick him in the dick! Oh,
I think I was like invincible while I was fighting him.
So yeah, senior year, senior project presentation, and like, I was like, shit, I need a suit. So I had a suit at home. And I was like, my parents were like, yeah, we'll mail it up to you. And for whatever reason, it didn't show up. Like, it was the night before, and like I still hadn't gotten a package with my suit in it. And I was like, shit, I just gotta go like buy a suit. Like I can't just not.
And that was the cheapest one you found, $500.
Well, we went. The only place that was open still was Express, which is generally expensive,
Okay.
and they had like not a huge selection at the place we were at. So there was like not too many options, and like once you're there shopping and everything's like the $500 suit is next to like the $1,000 suit, it seems relatively less money, and it was like I justified it by saying like, hey, now that I'm finishing up school, I'll be graduating and I'll need a nice suit for interviews and things. Which,
Nah.
I mean, I got a job, so
Yeah.
I can't say it wasn't the suit. And yeah, so that's why you buy, because it's late at night and it's
suit.
and it's like fucking like 9 p.m. and you are stressed about your presentation the next day, and you're wasting time that you could be preparing going out and buying a suit. Which I guess counts as preparing, but it's not the kind of preparing you want to do.
It's fine. We didn't have any trouble with our project anyway.
Yeah, we got a fucking A, because we're awesome.
A solid A, not even A-.
Also, part of the reason I think our presentation went well is half the teachers had left, because that's when lunch arrived, like, as we were about to do ours. I don't know if you remember that.
Yep, I remember that.
Yeah. That was great. All the right teachers left. Like, our project was all about concrete. Exciting. I know, guys. Exciting.
Concrete.
But in civil engineering, it's like, there's concrete, there's steel, there's dirt, there's foundations, a whole bunch of different stuff. And our project was pretty much focused on concrete. And literally all the concrete professors went to go get lunch as we were presenting. So, like, they all came back and were like, any questions? And they're like, well, we haven't seen shit, so no.
Were there any professors in the room?
I think there was professors. I remember the steel professor was there. I think actually I do think one of our concrete professors was there, but he was like the one we were chillest with, Sasani.
Yeah.
So he was good. He helped us a bit on the project, so it's like he knows what's going on.
Right.
So it did make me a little nervous that we got no questions.
But then, I mean, we got an A, so
yeah,
that just means we did a good job.
What are we doing? Are we still in the castle? Yeah, we're
in the castle.
There's context clues that we're in a castle.
I don't know. Am I supposed to? Oh, yeah, there are people down there.
Oh, you got this.
Oh, no, that's where I was before.
Oh.
Those people are dead.
Am
I supposed to be going here?
You came through there.
No, Sully came through here.
Oh. Okay, go down.
Oh, no,
go right.
That is where I came from.
Alright, so down the hole is not where you came from.
No, but that's where I was. He lowered me down the well, and then I was down there.
Okay, so go to the Britly.
What are you trying to say?
There's a bright light over there. Maybe you should go check it out.
The brightly right light.
The brightly lit. That's what I was going for. The Britly light.
Britly light.
I'm putting on. I can't talk today. Holy shit.
What is wrong with you?
I think it's because I inhaled like 18 pounds of dust today at work. But
okay.
I have like this phlegm in my throat, and I can feel it. It's like a little grainy, like it's sticking together more than it should. Super gross.
You should drink some water.
I'm drinking
Dr.
water.
Pepper.
Yeah.
He's a doctor, so
yeah,
he might help.
Straight medical can, don't you know?
So we might want to think about keeping it down a little.
Also, I'm pretty sure this stuff is like acidic and carbonated enough to fucking just like bleach my insides, which I think will get rid of most of it.
Those contracts are a complete rip-off.
it'll kill any bacteria, so it'll keep you from getting sick.
Yeah, that's how that works.
Yeah.
You'll never guess what we've discovered.
Do you have a timer going?
Yeah, I do.
Okay. I didn't trust you.
No, we're 5 minutes in. 5 minutes and 8 seconds.
Gotcha.
Well, plus a little bit more for the intro. But we're doing good.
But they were all part of some
He looks lost.
mythic secret society.
Does he?
The
Yeah.
British Occult Secret Service, the School of Night, the Hellfire.
This actually looks better than I remember for some reason.
They're all connected.
Sounds like conspiracy theory.
Conspiracy theory?
Your mate Drake, they were all in on it.
So the government started 9/11.
Controlling
Who
the-
knew?
Espionage, deception.
Have you seen that, the documentary about that?
No.
That, like, started that whole thing?
What I did see was the XKCD comic about it, where it was his 9/11 compromise theory, where it was, terrorists were responsible for the North Tower, but the government was responsible in a completely unrelated part for the destruction of the South Tower.
It's big coincidence.
Yeah, it was like nobody was a fan of that theory. It's like, well, probably not. I can't see a group that appeals to.
Thus,
They did a follow-up, not a follow-up, but they had another thing where it was like, hey, do you want to feel old? This will be the, first time that people will be voting that don't remember 9/11.
Yeah, I think we talked about that.
Did we?
Yeah, we talked about that last episode.
Yeah, that one stuck with, it's one of those things, you just, remember and, sticks with you. And, you
Yeah.
think about it a bunch.
The only way to the tower's
And, not that I'm old, but, sometimes you feel a little old.
We're pretty old.
I think no matter what age you are, there's a bunch of times where, you feel old.
Come on, we'll find a way
No matter what age you are, except for the very extremes, you're either old or young. So,
Yeah. But I mean, even when you're in elementary school, you can feel old, when you're the sixth grader and you're the last year in your school, and all the kids are fucking tiny.
yeah, that's true. Or when you're just starting out in college, then all the high school kids seem super young.
Yeah, it's weird too because they look.
And now everyone in college looks super young.
Yeah, you don't look so different in a year, especially when you're closer to college years. But 1 year back looks like it's frickin' 6.
Yeah.
It's who are these little dweebs?
Dweebs.
It's the best term I can come up with. I think it says it all. It's these, they think they're cool, but they're not, and they're young and nerdy and all this stuff. If you self-identify as a dweeb, don't take offense, but maybe pick another thing to self-identify as.
Or take pride in being a dweeb.
A dweeble.
Dweeble.
Is there a dweeb culture? There's a nerd culture. There's a geek culture.
What's the difference between dweeb and nerd?
I don't know. Letters.
There's no candy named after it.
There's no. You got no nerd rope. No dweeb rope.
Dweeb rope. Regardless of how old you are, just everything you do always feels like the most important thing in your life. Pretty much.
I'm
right.
I'm actually gonna disagree a little bit. For me, coming back to do my master's degree, not that I don't try to do well, but my actual classes don't seem as important as they used to.
I guess since you've started work and making money,
It puts a lot of
it's
things in perspective.
Yeah.
And especially when you have being around and seeing what experience people have and what jobs they get, kind of thing. It was hey, I want to go get my master's degree.
Yeah, I guess.
But no one really cares if I got an A or a B in this class.
Yeah, I guess a second degree is a little different. But everything leading up to college.
Yeah. I mean when you're. No, I'm gonna disagree again because fucking senior year, I didn't give a shit. I'm this shit's not important at all.
And senior years are an exception. There are a lot of exceptions.
When you get one foot out the door, it doesn't feel so important.
Well, let's head to the top and see what we've got.
Yeah, I'm really trying to think now because now I've disagreed twice now, and
Because
I think for me
everything in high school always seems super important,
yeah,
and then everything you picking a college seems super important.
which it is. Don't
I mean
slack off on that, kids.
It's a little. I think people think it's more important than it actually is because most people, whatever college they end up at, they're pretty happy.
Yeah, but I think it's definitely can highly impact your rate of success. We went to like a pretty awesome college. We went to, both went to Northeastern University in Boston, and they have a really great co-op program where you do internships while you're in school, and the internships end up being pretty much 6-month full-time jobs, and they're also usually paid. So you get really great work experience, which outweighed our academic degrees. So that experience was really put me far ahead. Meanwhile, if I went to a different school that didn't have that program, I would definitely be way worse off.
I don't think I'd be worse off. I think I'd just be in a different place. Like, I still think I would do pretty good if I went to one of my other choices.
But no, honestly, I don't know, because I know a lot of friends who were smart, motivated, brilliant.
Like, it might have taken a little longer to get a job, but I would still eventually get a job. I would be working right now.
Yeah, I mean, yes, you will eventually get a job, but it's not. Life isn't about eventuallys or I'll get there. It's about
supporting yourself. I would be able to support myself.
No, it's not about. It's about getting a good job and doing something you enjoy and getting being good. If you just want any job, then don't fucking bother going to college. You should have just gone out of high school and just gotten.
I'm saying I would be able to get a job of my caliber.
You don't know
any of
that.
my other choices.
Opportunities are limited.
I would be able to get a job in my field.
Also, I think there's a lot of people that can disagree with you there too. A lot of people get a degree, motivated, smart, and they don't find a job in their field, and they end up doing other stuff. And sometimes it's not exactly what they want to be doing.
Well, that's because they don't really know what they want to be doing.
No,
and they choose the wrong.
That's not true. It's just straight up not true.
It is for a lot of people.
There's ways to go, but you can't just say hey, no matter what college you go to, it doesn't matter.
I mean, obviously it has some impact, but I'm saying it has less impact than people think.
I think it has a lot of impact. I think it's nothing you can choose easily. You can't know what impact it's going to have. If you go to Harvard, you're not necessarily going to be set for life. And if you go to a less renowned school, it's not hey, you're fucked. But it's all about having the opportunities and the privilege of going to these places that sets you ahead. What you do with being ahead is your choice.
Whatever. We've been talking about this for way too long.
Yeah, I'm really angry about it.
You seem really angry about it, so I'm gonna drop it. I'll let you have this.
Yes. And with that victory, it's time. Kill this guy first. He's really bugging me.
I missed.
See, that guy, he had the high position atop the tower, and he blew it.
He didn't
this
utilize.
Guy, yeah, he just...
That guy did even worse.
Let the opportunities go to waste.
What about this guy?
Okay, how many other are up there? This is freaking nonsense. It's cartoony right now. Next time on Pixel Playground.